Welcome back. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has undertaken a working meeting with Israeli President Reuven Rivlin and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on the second day of his three-day visit to Israel. The jam-packed schedule began this morning with a reception at the President's residence in Jerusalem. Our correspondent Jordana Miller is in Jerusalem. Jordana, you've been following Modi's movements for us all day. What's the latest?
Hi, Tracy. Yeah, the latest is really the press conference that was held here just a short while ago between Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the Indian President Modi. The two leaders signing an array of documents, of memorandums of understandings, agreements in a variety of fields, in space, in tech, in water conservation, in energy. And those are agreements that really symbolize what this trip was about, which was really strengthening and enhancing, upgrading, we could say, ties between Israel and India, especially on the economic front. Now, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called this a marriage made in heaven, but one that would be implemented on earth, meaning that there are so many bonds between Israel and India. They're penchant for technological innovation. They're both democracies. They're both very concerned with the future of their people. Of course, Modi has 1.3 billion people to feed. So take a listen to what the Prime Minister had to say about what these two countries are going to do together beyond just Israel and India.
We're talking about also cooperation in third countries and actually working together to better the future of the people of Africa. India is present there, Israel is present and coming into Africa, and we think that by joining forces in various areas that I just discussed and others, we can help the people of Africa as well. So this is very, very exciting.
And Jordana, what else are we hearing from Modi over the course of the 2 days that he's been touring around Israel?
Well, Modi has really thanked Israel for such a warm reception. He also extended an invitation to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, his wife and his family, to come visit India. We don't know if the Prime Minister has officially accepted that invitation, but it's quite likely that that will happen. Now, Modi, of course, set off some controversy because he decided, unlike other Indian officials, not to go to Ramallah, not to meet with any Palestinian leaders. But he did briefly address the issue of peace. Take a listen.
We also discussed the situation in West Asia and the wider region. It is India's hope that peace, dialogue and restraint will prevail.
Jordana, we're almost at the end of the day here in Israel, bringing the second day to a close, but we know one more day on Modi's schedule. What can we expect?
Right. So tomorrow morning, Modi and Netanyahu will take a helicopter ride to Haifa, where Modi will pay tribute to some of the Indian soldiers who lost their lives in World War I. There's a cemetery in Haifa where they are interred. They will then travel south to get a demonstration, a tech and innovation demonstration. Some of Israel's most cutting-edge technologies will be put on display for Modi. And then he will end the day in Tel Aviv and head off to the airport sometime around 5 p.m. local time.
Okay, Jordana Miller, thank you so much for that live reporting from Jerusalem.